Well, a pumpkin grown in Owen County broke the state record as the biggest ever this summer. Videographer Devin Ridgway has this report.
It was just an idea we was throwing around at work, and my brother and one of my friends at work, we just all decided it was something we was going to try to do. Start with the garden and just start trying to work the soil and get it built up. Then you got to get a good seed, and then the watering system, which you can see behind me, you got to try to get some sort of watering system, and then you just take care of it. So when you're growing the pumpkin, you got to bury the vines, because if you don't bury the vines, they won't root. And that's the biggest, that's the hardest part of it, just getting out here every day, getting all the vines buried each day. And it usually takes probably an hour per plant to keep up with the plants at the peak growth. Someone probably stops by once a week maybe to see it. Last year did good. I was #1 in Indiana last year. I put the seed in the ground or maybe around the 1st of May. And I pollinated the pumpkin itself June 12th, and then we cut it off October the 7th. Took it to the weigh off in Cincinnati, Ohio. The old record was 1,781 pounds.
This could be an Indiana state record.
Glad to see I broke it. It wasn't actually measuring. You know, you measure it to get an idea on how big it's going to be. It wasn't actually measuring that it would break the record. It had to go bigger than, it had to weigh more than it was supposed to weigh in order to break it, so it did. I got to do better with weeds. I had a lot of weeds this year, so that's a lesson I learned this year that I'm going to try to do better for next year. Yeah, I'll go again next year and try to break 2,000 pounds will be my goal. It is at Lark Ranch in Lagodi, and yeah, you can go there and see it anytime.